Rasputin was a pretty tough name.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was pretty
you couldn't make
badass.
fun of that name. Everybody wanted to make fun of it, but they couldn't make fun of it because it was beating their ass, and its name wasn't that lousy.
Yeah.
Now it's
American version comes out. The
It gets-
American version comes out. Everybody gets what they wanted. Oh, you fuck noob, you're using a conqueror.
Hey, a shout out here to Shofu. I think that his English name should have been Shofu.
Sophie?
Yeah. If you watch Shofu, you get the joke.
Do the show food, yeah. Do the show food, yeah. Do the
Shofu, let's just say that Shofu is the best competitive battler.
Okay, 5th gen. No, let me say this. 5th gen, my favorite Pokemon English name, Chandelure.
Yeah.
They blacked that name up so much. They take it from Chandelier. Go, I'm taking a black guy named this Pokemon in its English name. He's like, oh, look at that, it's a Chandelure.
What would you call this thing? A chandelier?
Exactly.
Now, Bumble, you are basically the metagame expert for 5th gen in this group. Why is Scrafty used so much?
Scrafty.
Moxie.
Not just that. His overall good stats, overall good move pool. He can work as a defensive wall.
And the unique typing.
Yeah, he can. Basically, what he can do, he's kind of unpredictable on what he's going to do. He can come in as a defense wall, set up some bulk ups with max HP and special defense. You burn him or toxic him. He's got shed skin. It's only got a 30% chance of working, but it seems like it works fucking 100% of the time.
Wait, so you run Shed Skin with yours?
I've never.
If you run with... Well, if you used one, would you run Shed Skin or Moxie?
Well, if I'm using a physical attacker, I'd use Moxie, but if I'm using a wall, I'd use Shed Skin.
Well, obviously. But the thing is, like, that's what OU needs. See, there's two distinct, different ways you can go with that one Pokemon. That's what OU should be. But
And
it's
basically, you don't know what he's gonna do until he
does something.
uses that first setup move. Because
Yeah.
he's either offensive wall. Basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna Dragon Dance or bulk up. If he
Yeah, I feel like
if he bulk ups, you know right away defense wall. Dragon Dance right away sweeper. But sometimes people fuck you up and they use that bulk up on a sweeper.
Why do
You're
you
like,
think
oh,
Zoroark...
defense. They're like, oh, wall, come in and take rid of it. But no, it's a fucking offensive sweeper and it's fucking you up now.
Yeah, hey, I got a question for you, Bumble. Why do you think Zoroark isn't OU?
Why do I
What's
think it's not
keeping
OU?
What's keeping it from OU?
Would you really want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Isn't it a bit frail?
It's not only is it frail, but a lot of Pokemon counter it. There's way too many fighting types in the game right now.
And do you think that maybe Game Freak kind of screwed it over when it looked like a dark fighting to not give it the dark fighting typing?
It looked like dark fighting, but I think they went the right way because dark fighting is kind of unique and somewhat tough to take down. But I don't think it deserved it. I think it should.
It kind of looks it though.
Yeah, it should be kept the type it is because basically the only thing it's got going for it is the speed, the special attack, and its ability, of course.
Well, I mean, I know every once in a while you get somebody with Zoroark and you get them good.
Oh,
Like, because
okay, this was like the best Zoric match I ever had. Like when I was facing somebody, they disguised it as the coffin thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it was the coffin or the thing, and I hit my Hitmontop up, and he had +3 in bulk up. So he comes out with the coffin, so I had to decide either go for the Mach Punch, hope it hits it and it's a Zoric, and not get Will-O-Wisp, or go for the Sucker Punch. I was going for the Sucker Punch, misclicked, hit Mach Punch, killed it off. I was like, oh my god. He was like, he was like, how did you know it was my Zoroark? I was like, I didn't. It was a misclick.
my best one was a mono-type tournament where you were allowed one wild card. So my wild card, I'm a mono water. My wild card is Zoroark, right? And I'm going up against the mono grass guy.
Mm-hmm.
He sends out all 5 of his grass types thinking that I have a Milotic that knows flamethrower.
What?
Nice.
Okay, here's the biggest Zoric fail I've ever seen. Silver, you know Lucas?
Yeah,
He's on Poe facing purple, 5th gen OU, right?
right.
So, Purple sends out the Swampert. I'm watching the battle. I'm laughing my ass off. He sends out the Swampert, and I think what was it he went for? He went for U-turn, and he came back. And Lucas was like, "Oh, okay, maybe Swampert learned U-turn now. I'm not gonna doubt that." So he comes back in with it later, and Lucas brings in his fucking I think it was Sceptile. Purple goes for the flamethrower. Lucas starts raging. He's like, "You fucking hacker! Swampert can't learn flamethrower." We're like dying laughing. He's like, "Why are you laughing?" He's like, "You're a fucking hacker." And he's like, dude, it's a fucking Zoroark. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "It disguises itself as another Pokemon on my team." He felt like so fucking stupid. He was just
I
like,
love it. Like, I love the illusion ability. The illusion ability is fun to use. It really is. But I had that guy convinced that Milotic could learn Flamethrower. Because he asked me, he's like, Milotic can learn Flamethrower now. And this after I've KO'd his first grass type. And I'm sitting there thinking, see, if I tell him yes, he'll keep sending in his grass type. Hoping he can take out my Milotic. And he did. I mean, I feel kind of bad for lying to the guy, but at the same time, I mean, help me
You
win
got
the
yourself a
match.
sweep, so it was
made
worth
this
it.
fail so much better. He called him a hacker when they were battling on Pokemon Online. That's what made it so much better. He's like, "You fucking hacker!"
Can I just say one
There's a lot of
thing?
people that don't know Slowbro can learn Fire Blast. So, like, if I'm using my UU Sun team and I bring out my Slowbro and I Fire Blast, they're like, "What the fuck? Did you hack that?" No. You can learn it. Him and Slowking both. It's pretty cool. You should try it sometime.
I still think that's weird they can learn that.
Why?
They can learn that, but, like, yeah.
Why is it weird?
Yeah, Flareon can't learn Flare Blitz, but Slowbro can learn Fire Blast.
Let's not get started on Flareon.
You know, for the
Flareon's
longest
got
time,
no moves.
for the longest time, I thought Raikou could learn Volt Tackle. I don't know why. I just
Yeah, Raikou should be able to learn Volt Tackle. So should Jolteon. Jolteon should have it.
I just thought for so long that it could learn Volt Tackle, and I ran it so many times.
Hey, Bumble.
Where's...
Never said anything about it either, because I guess they thought it could run it too. Nobody ever said anything to me, and one day I was on Cerebi looking at it, because I was making a new set for it, and I was going down the list, and I was like, "Where the fuck's Volt Tackle at?"
Where's Flareon on the list? I'd be interested to know that. It's probably lower than Metapod.
I honestly don't.
Flareon is...
Is Flareon the last one? Number
No.
670? No.
No, that is Vanillish. That's the ice cream cone.
I don't see why. It's actually strong. Bellsprout's higher than it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Flareon's not even on the list. It's just that bad.
Flareon is... If I can find it.
Monferno is really far down. I know that Monferno can take some kick-ass and take some names.
Found
If
it.
you use it right.
Found it.
What number?
224.
Huh? 224?
Got it.
Yeah. It's 224.
It's above Regice, it's above Entei, it's above...
What?
Gosh.
It's above Sock and it's above Sock, Meganium, and Huntail.
Why?
Luckily,
Obviously, these people don't know Flareon's got no moves.
I love how it's like only stab moves it has now, or a Fire Fang, and that one to where it raises your speed every time you use it.
Flame
Flame
Charge.
charge.
Yeah. That's pathetic. Like, Entei's like, hey, Flareon, guess what I just got last year? What? I got Flare Blitz. What's your high? He's like, oh, that's pretty cool, Entei. So, you want to battle later? We can see who's Flare Blitz stronger. Oh, yeah, that's right, bitch.
Yeah. Now Flareon's like, more people use me than you, which doesn't make any sense, but
Entei's like, so Flareon, what's your highest stab move for fire? Fire Fang. Wait, say that again? Fire Fang. Wait, one more time. Fire Fang. Ah, you fucking bitch.
I smell a Pokemon comic coming on.
You know, if there's one, out of all the evolutions, least favorite has to be Glaceon.
No!
I'd use Flareon way before I use Glaceon.
I'd use Glaceon before I'd use a Flareon.
I actually would use Glaceon, except Anime Fan 2 10 is for me.
Wait, what? Why is Levani so far down? It has decent stats, does it not?
Quad weakness, and it doesn't have good speed.
Wait, who?
Oh.
Levani, the Artie's main Pokemon.
The one that Silver used against us in the black and white competition we did?
Yeah.
Bumble's got nothing.
Yeah, let's talk about a Pokemon that I personally thought was gonna suck, but according to B, it's actually pretty good. Sawsbuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I love it.
What is that Pokemon? Which one
The
is
deer. The deer.
Bambi.
Bambi.
Father.
that?
Bambi's father, yes.
Bambi's father.
Bambi's father is actually pretty good. I thought it was gonna suck, but
In the Sun Team. Oh,
BRB
my
guys,
God.
I gotta get a drink.
yep.
I fell in love with this thing as soon as I put it on my Sun Team. I gave it Jolly Nature with Leftovers, a Sword Stance, Jump Kick, Horn Leech, and Frustration. If he comes in on the right thing and just gets a one Sword Stance, he just fucks their whole team up. And I fell in love with it the moment I used it.
I'll be right back also. You three keep talking.
How are we supposed to have a discussion with only like 3 of us? They both just go and be right back.
Exactly.
Well, I'll be back in a moment, don't worry.
Well, technically, I had a discussion with 4 people, so I don't really see how much difference 3 is to 4.
Well,
Okay,
let's put it this
anybody
way.
else have a Pokemon they want to mention?
Me and Yuki have done discussions with just 2 people. You have at least one more person than me and Yuki used to, so you can make it work.
Okay.
I have to say, Dreamworld abilities are just really messing up a lot of things with the listing, so it's not really...
Yeah. No. Dreammod are making other Pokemon that aren't being used a lot more useful though as well, so it kind of swings both ways.
Okay, like
Like
after
you do
Ditto,
me?
after Ditto, the Pokemon that Dreamworld is beefed up kind of from being just a laughing stock Pokemon, Seaking. No longer has that weakening to electric. Gains special attack when it gets hit by the electric attacks, and it has agility.
What does it have?
Lightning Rod.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't like Dreamworld because it's like ruining the whole thing. Because like Yuki said about the Politoed Drizzle, and then like I was saying about the Drought Ninetales, just really getting annoying. But there's one thing I do want to see that relates to fire stuff. I want to see a fire priority move.
If there was any 2 types I could mix together in this whole fucking game, it'd be water and fire.
I want to so bad, too. I want a water fire type.
Exactly.
Well, they already have a water grass type, so it probably should be fair since water and grass.
And there should be a grass fire type as well. They should do all 3.
They did have a grass fire type though on a create a Pokemon server for like some.
And there's still weaknesses to every single one of those. Like, every single one of those would not become a no-weakness Pokemon.
I remember back in the day, I used to think that, what the fuck is his name? Ludicolo. I used to think that the only weakness he had was, flying. And then I remembered, no, he's still got Spug, and...
Poison.
Yeah,
Poison.
he's got Poison, Bug, and Flying.
3 weaknesses.
Yup.
Fire and water would have electric.
Rock, ground.
No, because water type.
No, water wouldn't cancel out rock or ground because it's
Yes.
neutral against water.
It's neutral.
Ah.
And grass and fire would have flying. Poison.
I think it'd have,
Bug. I don't think fire resists bug. I think it's just super effective against bug.
No, fire does resist bug.
Oh, it does?
yeah.
It resists ice. It resists...
Shut the fuck up, you damn bird.
I think out of the 3, fire grass would be the only one that doesn't have 3 weaknesses. It only have 2, but still 2 weaknesses isn't bad.
Okay,
Wait, does grass resist ground?
I'm not
Or
sure.
rock?
Grass doesn't resist ground or rock.
So that one would have more weaknesses than the other 2.
It's neutral.